know them through few speeches, district contest, our humorous speech champion, and evaluation speech as well, Ben, and also Seki. He is a leader in different fields. So the last time I met him, he taught me on how to use your situation to your advantage, no matter what you're feeling. So whatever field you are from, we definitely have different leaders all around Toastmasters to coach you. So without further ado, let us invite Ben and Seki up to the stage. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our speech, we will be speaking on video, and we are going to give instructions basically on how to conduct yourself better in a public speaking preparation. And in this manner, because we are speaking through the internet, we are going to be looking directly into the camera. And then after our speech, it will be played back at the end of all the speeches, where the evaluators will then evaluate us based on the video. For the timer, may we request that our timing be as such. First 3 minutes, be green. 5 minutes, yellow. 7 minutes, red. And the bell as usual at 7:30. Thank you. So are we ready for our speech? Are you all ready for our speech?
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Benaki Show. I am Seki.
I'm Ben.
And we are your hosts today. In this series of the public speaking, how to become a public speaker, we're going to be talking about
Gestures in speaking.
and the objectives are quite simple. We are to discover the importance of gestures in speaking, as well as
To utilize gestures in the speech appropriately.
so are you ready to learn with us as we bring you through how to speak better in front of people? I bet you are just as excited as we are, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
As it is, we must always remember, when it comes to gestures in speaking, there are these few pointers that we want you to learn. But to make it easier for you, Ben, what do you see here?
I see peas.
And that's right, it's all about peace. To talk more about what P stands for, let us move on to Ben, who will be telling you the first point.
Now, if you can see, P is for your posture. Now, you can be standing in a lot of different ways. But if you stand the wrong way, then your voice comes out the wrong way. So it's always remember, before you go on stage, take a deep breath, make sure that your spine and your chest is aligned to the floor, and then you speak confidently and right in front of your audience. Avoid slacking off or leaning too in front, because that will cause the audience to be intimidated as well as a bit awkward. So focus on relaxing yourself internally and directing all your energy right at the audience.
The next point, of course, stands for the E. Now, E actually talks a lot about expressions. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk to people, they are focused on your face, and they also tell you that with your proper expressions, you will conquer 70% of your message to be brought across to your viewer. Take for example, if you're going to be speaking about something that's happy, it would be very weird if you're going to be crying when you're talking to that person, right? Similarly, if you're going to be delivering a sad news, take for example, I just lost my puppy today. It does look awkward, doesn't it? The proper way to talk about things would be based on your emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, the emotions tell a lot. As people say, the eyes are the windows to your soul. What more when you have the whole face to communicate your message? So ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing. If you're going to be telling us something happy, make sure you put on that bright grin and that great smile that you have. Show off and flaunt your greatest asset, and that is your smile. But if you're going to be speaking about something that is a little bit mellow, put on a straighter face. Have a more concerned look in your eyes and ask and respond appropriately. But if you're talking with anger and in frustration, make sure the frown is seen. Make sure your audience know that you are frustrated, disappointed, or angry at something. So, we've gone through P, which is for your posture, E for your
expression.
What is A for, Ben?
I wonder. A is for actions. Now in your speech, if you don't use any actions, then there's no difference from hearing your speech through an audio recorder or an audio book. So it's important to inject the physical element to your speech. Action speaks louder than words. So remember to always follow your words and your ideas with the appropriate actions. For example, say you're talking about 3 points. It'll be very awkward if you were to say it like, so today I have 3 points for all of you. Remember to match your words with your actions. And similarly, it's important to gauge your crowd with your actions. If you are speaking in a loud, big auditorium, make sure that your gestures are loud and big as well. But if you are speaking in a small and crowded area, keep it small, because big actions will disturb some of your audience and cause them to be quite intimidated. So always remember, keep your actions appropriate depending on the audience, and remember to match it with your words so that the audience absorption of your information can be further enhanced by not just what they hear, but also from what they see.
So Ben, we've got P. What is P for again?
Your posture.
And what about E?
The expression.
A, we've just gone through, and that would be your action. Finally, we've come to the S. And S actually stands for the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go up on any stage, that is your world. That is your way of conquering, to make sure that people are glued to you. And a good way to make sure that happens is to make sure you control the stage wisely. If you're going to move to your left, interact with the crowd on your left, but make sure you do not forget the people on your right. Similarly, when you're in the middle of the stage, you'll be speaking to a generic crowd, everyone. And make sure when you go to your right, you speak to the people on your right first, and then set your focus back to everyone. So in that sense, Ben, maybe you'd like to help me display how on the right hand side, you would actually talk to the people on the right and shift your attention back to everyone. How would you do that?
First, I'll address the audience to the right. Then I'll focus on the left. And then if I need to, I'll finally focus back in the middle. And that is how I distribute my attention to all the audience appropriately.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, but always remember this one key tip when you're using your stage. Wherever you start, make sure that's also the place where you must end. Because as they say, when you start right, you must end
right.
Correct. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope today's topic on gestures, speaking in gestures, was helpful for you. So let's summarize, shall we? We had the P, and that was for posture.
E for expression.
A for actions.
And the S is for the stage.
So what? To summarize, did you discover the importance of gestures in speaking?
I bet you did, because if you did, then you definitely be able to utilize gestures in a speech appropriately. Now, always remember the P's. If you can remember the P's, it'll be easy peasy.
And that's all for today. Thank you, everyone. I am Seki,
and this is Ben
for the Ben Aki Show. Thank you for watching. First, to subscribe, please click up there and like our video. Thank you.
Thank you. Isn't that a wonderful topic on body language?
Yes.
I believe you have learned something from it.